Welcome back to There Is No Bathroom, Episode 8. Today on the show, news, weird state laws, movie reviews, TV show reviews, Where Are They Now, a sponsor spot, Can You Believe They Dated, random thoughts, This Week in History, and birthdays. And now, I'm Justin.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Shannon.
And welcome back to There Is No Bathroom. That's awesome.
Alright, let's get into news.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I ran across this story. I don't know how. This is funny, though. Family photo session, not your average day at the beach.
I'm a cop, you idiot!
I'll turn that off.
I'm sorry. Okay, so... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm dying. It's off. Alright, family photo session, not your average day at the beach. Okay. Pull up the screen share. So their family's having a rough day.
I've seen this.
What the heck?
Family's having a rough day at the beach, and they're taking pictures of, their family, and they decide to start swinging the kids when the mom... Whoops!
She just threw that poor child.
Let go of the baby.
She's like, ah, crap.
And look at her face.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. She does not have a hold of the baby.
Did that baby, have to go to the hospital?
No, baby was fine. It landed on its back or something,
Whatever, it's sand, it's fine.
Yeah, but her face is just like, oh, shit.
Man.
Anyway, so, yeah. They decided not to share this immediately, but now they came up with it later.
Let's see. Family mistakes gunshot wound for girl's first period.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this isn't weird news, but my manager was telling me this story about how she had a woman call one time, and she was like, I heard that you guys have charms for, monumental moments in people's lives. So she wanted one for her granddaughter's first period. What would that be?
Just a red circle?
God.
Yeah. Because it's
But
like,
that's weird. Someone's gonna be like, oh, what does
all
that mean?
silver stuff.
I'm a woman.
I got this when I had my first period.
Got this when I had it engraved with the date.
Oh, God, that's weird. Okay.
Okay, did you guys hear about Argentina and that town?
No.
Okay, so a little while ago, 25 years ago, there used to be this town that surrounded this lake, right? And it was just this spot that everyone went to, and it was this nice lake. Well, the storm rolled in, and it broke the dams or whatever was protecting the town, and the town flooded. Everything was 25 feet at least underwater, right? I mean, nothing could be seen. Everything was underwater.
Okay.
All right, well, that area is having a severe drought right now. So for the first time in 25 years, the city reemerged from the...
That is crazy.
Isn't that weird? It's a ghost town. Obviously,
Well, yeah.
there weren't mermaids there, but... So, yeah, but how creepy would that be?
I mean, it's probably actually a ghost town because those people probably died.
I mean, a storm. I mean, you're not going to stay while the water's
You said a dam broke.
Yeah, people
Floods
weren't
pretty
prepared
quickly,
for
doesn't
that.
it?
Yeah, but it's not like, I don't know. I just headlined. I read a little bit. I'm sorry. I closed it. Alright, so yeah, the ghost town. Ooh.
That's insane.
That's cool though, right?
Yeah.
Insane.
Because now you can walk
It is
around the
kinda
town
cool.
and be like, it's like Skyfall, which you never saw.
Correct.
Okay. Man guilty of sex with pool toy.
No, Lord.
What's a pool toy?
First of all, how can
Like a
you get
noodle?
tried for that?
A noodle, maybe? Maybe he was doing it in a public place.
Oh, well, yeah. I could see that.
I mean, I don't think that'd be too comfortable, but whatever floats his boat. All right.
Wow.
That was obviously an interesting story for you guys.
Here you go. I'm not Tarzan. Pope Francis tells young crowd.
I don't know what that means.
Pope Francis?
He said he's not Tarzan?
Yeah, he says I'm not Tarzan. Why would he say I'm not Tarzan?
That's what I just asked you.
I thought you were asking her to clarify what
Yeah.
the headline was.
No, I can hear.
I'm not sure
Well,
what that means.
because-
I want to know why he's talking about Tarzan.
But you know they're coming out with the Tarzan movie.
Wow.
You think that has anything to do
He's
with
just
it?
like, hey guys, I'm not playing Tarzan in this upcoming movie.
I knew there were some rumors.
Okay, I got one. So, toddler, over in the east, was born, right? Parents get a little concerned because belly starts growing, rapidly. So they take him to the doctor. Found out that he accidentally ate his twin in the womb.
In the womb. Wow, this is like pitch perfect
Oh
in real life.
my gosh.
And now the twin is in his belly, in his utero, or she, I guess. It's a girl, right?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay,
So they thought it was a tumor at first or whatever.
so
but yeah, they found out upon examination, they found out that the girl was carrying the fetus of her twin sibling.
Oh
so is she gonna
my
like?
gosh.
She can't birth it because
I read this article 2 or 3 times. I tried to figure out what happened to the twin. Okay, they say that the girl that was originally born is fine. No word of the twin. I assume
okay,
she
so they
died.
probably removed it.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
she had.
Oh my lord.
So she was pregnant.
In a
Well-
sense. Immaculate conception.
Yeah,
You just
but
compared that to the birth of Jesus Christ. Just so you know.
okay, but so she would have had to eat it as like a tiny little.
Well, apparently it's saying something like she absorbed it. She didn't eat it.
Okay, yeah.
But still.
Yeah, she absorbed.
Yeah.
She absorbed her twin sister.
Okay.
Ugh.
Gross.
creepy.
That's disgusting. Let's see. Convicted animal abuser eaten by own dogs.
Well, he had
It's
that
fate.
shit
Yeah,
coming.
what goes around
Karma.
comes around.
Yeah.
Hang on, can we take a timeout? Thank you, Caitlin, for the nice cup. There's no
pretty cute.
bathroom. I guess this is really cool.
Yeah.
This is very thoughtful. So, Caitlin Murphy, shout out. Go ahead.
In the middle of being eaten by dogs story.
She'll
No
love
better
It.
time to do it.
She'll love it.
She will.
Could you imagine being eaten by a dog though?
Please stop.
Do you think it'd take a while? Or do you think they'd go
Yes.
for like the jugular and then
I
you just
think
kind of
it
die?
would probably take a while. Although I've heard that like wild dogs, like coyotes and wolves, they go for like.
Listen,
the
Joel,
jugular.
you know Joel, my
Yeah.
friend Joel. He had a dog that was having some food aggression problems, and he said he tried to take the food away from his dog. He did not realize how difficult it was to fight a wild, or like not a wild dog, but like a. He didn't think it would
Food
be.
aggressive dogs are intense.
He didn't think that it. He said he wasn't sure who was going to come out of the struggle when it started, when he started attacking him. And I was like, whoa, because I always thought, because I played around with Zoe and Titus, and always thought, I got this, like I've got where to stop them or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
But I guess it's very difficult. Like when they go crazy.
Okay, so like on my top 3 list of ways I don't want to die: drowning,
Oh yeah.
fire,
Burning, yeah.
being eaten by animals.
Ugh,
Top 3.
That would be terrible. But
What about tortured to death?
I mean, a dog eating you is kind of like torture.
yeah, or burning.
It'd be over and done. Speaking of animals torturing, okay, so Amanda and I were doing editing on last week's episode, and I was just starting to watch just crazy videos just to make her mad. Did you know that eagles, they will drag goats off of cliffs?
I don't think I don't know that it's a proven common thing. We just saw a video. An eagle picked up a goat and just kind of like dropped it
You
off
think
a
that he
cliff.
just got lucky that he was
Cliff.
just standing
Eagles
there?
are pretty.
I didn't realize
I don't know
eagles were
what the
so
word is,
big.
but yeah.
Yeah, so they just wait for him to get
They're
by the
pretty
cliff. They grab him
terrorizing.
and then boom.
We just watched a goat just fall.
Free fall.
Ah.
Several stories.
First of all, who's videoing that?
Sure.
Someone. Double rainbow guy.
Probably
Double
Bear.
rainbow guy.
no, Bear Girl. Okay, any more news?
The only one I have is man pretends to be police officer in front of police officer.
He's just like,
It's
hey
like,
brother,
wait, no.
brother in arms. How you doing, man?
What?
It's like, you don't recognize me?
I'm Bob. You don't.
We've been
we-
working together for years.
It's like that Volkswagen commercial. He's like, hey, you guys ready to go for lunch? And they're like, do you work at Volkswagen? He's like, no, I work here, where we all work. And he's driving him around to do a test drive, like telling him all about the Volkswagen. And he's like, oh, it's, 2 years running, like, most wanted car or whatever. He's like, I bet Dan here wished he was 2-year running most wanted something. And he's like, my name's Rich. You've never seen that commercial? What TV do you
never
watch? Oh,
seen
you watch
it.
Hulu. Okay.
I like the Coach T commercials.
The what?
Coach T commercials.
I don't know.
Shannon has no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
either.
mean, I sort of do. I know what television and commercials are.
We're getting there.
Wow.
She doesn't know what the Coach T commercials
I don't know
are
what
either.
you're talking
And you
about.
haven't seen the Volkswagen commercials. How about you don't be a huge jerk?
Whoa. Do you have any more news?
No, I'm done.
Okay, this is my last one. Jails go vegetarian in Arizona. And if you didn't think going to jail was bad before,
No more meat.
I mean, that's
But
probably
once
mystery
you-
meat in prison anyways,
yeah.
but
I feel like, though, once you have been on that diet forever, it would be fine. Like, they're gonna force you to eat that way, so after a month, it's probably like, alright, this stuff's pretty good.
yeah. Oh, I mean, do you think people in Arizona are like, I definitely don't want to go to jail now?
Why Arizona?
That it just says jails go vegetarian in Arizona.
I must have missed that part.
Yeah, I missed that part too.
I was like, is
I'm
this
so
a
glad
tie?
you guys are listening
I don't
to
think
me.
you said the Arizona.
No, I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Well, no. Video proof.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Is that it for news?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, news. Yeah. Now we have weird state laws in
Arizona.
Hello.
Okay. A Class 2 misdemeanor occurs if one places a mark upon a flag which is likely to provoke physical retaliation. I mean, so like,
What is happening?
it is illegal to manufacture imitation cocaine.
Okay.
But the
not-
real stuff,
Yeah,
is fine.
exactly.
When being attacked by a criminal or burglar, you may only protect yourself with the same weapon that the other person possesses.
So, you can't protect yourself with a knife if they have a gun. Shit out of luck.
No, actually, I learned that in my concealed class. You can
Which you were taking in Arizona, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
What
Really?
what the law is you can only protect yourself with the same amount of force. Okay, legally.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you can do whatever means you can to protect yourself.
But you could be charged.
But, right.
Right. So
And tried and put in jail.
yeah.
Where it's vegetarian only.
Well, hang on. Let me back up. Here's what it says. It says you may retaliate with the same amount. If someone attacks you, okay, you may retaliate with the same amount of force
We get what
that
it
is
means.
applied to you.
I know, I'm not sure why you keep repeating yourself. You keep starting over and we're getting it. Okay, so moving on. It is unlawful to refuse a person a glass of water.
I don't know if I would ever refuse someone a glass of water. Can I have a glass of water?
Well, I mean, if you're like racist or something, I guess. You may not have more than 2 dildos at a house.
No. Darn.
It's not a problem
Can't
for
live
you,
in
Shannon.
Arizona.
Whoa!
Just kidding.
Shannon's
Oh, Lord,
opening
I
some
am
personal.
just
Clearly, she was being
kidding.
sarcastic. I mean, I don't know why
Can't
there's a
live there.
limitation. on it.
Hey,
Like, don't get crazy.
I guess they've run into some issues. Because laws
Apparently.
exist because...
Yeah, because one person fucked it
Right.
up for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Laws are meant to be broken, though.
hunting camels is prohibited. If you see a camel in Arizona, you cannot shoot it.
Is camel meat good? That's the real question.
Probably, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Any misdemeanor committed while wearing a red mask is considered a felony,
A red mask?
So you can...
but a black mask is fine.
Right. Or a blue one or a green one. That's all fine.
Maybe it has something to do with the Indians that live there.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying.
There's a possible 25 years in prison for cutting down a cactus. I don't know. That
I would...
seems extreme.
Yeah.
Donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs.
Was that offensive?
I wanted...
I mean, probably to
Yeah,
someone.
maybe.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I say that almost every episode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. To me?
Yeah.
That was bad.
Uncle Geekaga. It's like, that's Bryant. Okay, so donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs, just to make sure that you heard that, just in case.
Didn't.
I
but
want
it's okay.
my donkey to sleep in my bathtub, though.
Okay, so city laws in Arizona. Globe, Arizona. Cards may not be played in the street with a Native American. Talk about offensive. If you bother the cottontails, this is in Hayden, Arizona. If you bother the cottontails or bullfrogs, you will be fined. Bother, I don't know what that means. Like, you can't just, can't poke it.
Agitate.
You remember? Hey,
Cottontails or
let's
bullfrogs.
revisit old verbiage. What is a annoying nuisance or
It's attractive
nuisance?
Anything that attracts bears.
Mm-hmm. Good job, guys.
Thank you. Maricopa County, no more than 6 girls may live in any house. So if you have a bunch of daughters, kick some out.
My family would have been fine, although maybe one of us would have had to leave because with my mom there was 7.
So good thing you didn't live in Arizona.
Yeah,
Well, maybe that's why you didn't live in Arizona.
probably.
Sure. In Mesa, Arizona, it is illegal to smoke cigarettes within 15 feet of a public place unless you have a Class 12 liquor license.
That's weird.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
extreme.
That's very specific.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have your liquor license? You're
Class
smoking.
12,
better
get
be
the
class
fuck out my
12.
face.
Yeah.
I'm smoking.
Mojave County, a decree declares that anyone caught stealing soap must wash himself with it until it is all used up. I feel
I
like
mean,
these, like
poor
that law
person.
was made like in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Because that
Well-
just doesn't make sense now.
It's not even really that, like...
Who's stealing
I
soap?
can't, well, yeah, and that's the punishment. I can't believe
Exactly.
you're making me use all of this soap
You have
that
to
I
use
stole.
the soap.
Because that way he's not using it throughout the month.
But I mean,
He's
Yeah.
not getting the benefit.
well, but he's getting the benefit to begin with. Like, if they
Yeah.
would just take the soap away from him, would that
Right.
not be better? Give it back to the person he stole it from.
Good point.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Nogales? Nogales?
No gales.
I figured that was my best option.
Yeah, I like no gales.
An ordinance prohibits the wearing of suspenders.
Aw, no hipsters there.
Wow.
Just
In
saying.
Prescott, Arizona, no one is permitted to ride their horse up the stairs of the county courthouse.
But
You can
down
ride them
is
down
fine.
them.
So if you can get them up, you can ride them down.
Must have been. Well, no, you're not supposed to ride them.
No, you just can't ride them. You can walk him up and then ride him down.
Yeah.
And that's okay. In Tempe, Arizona, one must be 18 years old to buy spray paint. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
that's
that's everywhere. I got carded buying Sharpies. I was like,
you can get.
Who's
You have to be
sniffing
18.
these? Why is, like, that would take forever. In Tombstone, Arizona, it is illegal for men and women over the age of 18 to have less than one missing tooth visible when smiling.
And where?
Tombstone. It is illegal for men and women over the age of 18 to have less than one missing tooth visible when smiling.
That is
That doesn't make...
crazy.
I would like to know what situation someone was really offended by that, I guess.
This is not allowed. Going to jail. In Tucson, Arizona, women may not wear pants. And I feel like that law is broken all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like states don't even know that they have laws.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're, just not updated for a very long time.
God. Okay, well, that's all of the laws for Arizona we've got today.
Next, movie reviews now.
Oh yeah, this ought to be fun.
I like this.
Oh,
version.
dang. I missed a news story. Can I say it now?
Sure.
It's a really good one.
Okay.
A woman can't get married until she makes her boyfriend 300 sandwiches.
I would say, fuck you, I'm out.
Well, okay, she made him a sandwich. I read this article. She made him a sandwich and he was like, "Oh, it was so good." He was like, "You're 300 sandwiches away from like getting a ring. Like me marrying you." So she's making 300 sandwiches for him, hoping that he proposes at the end of it.
I would not. I'd be like, oh, really? Okay, see ya.
And a quote in here, he literally says, "Wow, we've been up for 15 minutes. Why have you not made me a sandwich yet?" And I don't know if that's like sarcasm, like
inside
he's
joke. Yeah.
he's like expecting, like, "Oh, she always makes me sandwiches."
Yeah.
Like, wow, it's been 15 minutes. Well, you haven't made me one
Well,
yet.
yeah, I mean, she set that expectation, so.
Yep.
Good lord. Women, stop it. Okay, I got that in.
This is you, Justin.
For what?
Movie reviews.
The 20th Century Fox.
Oh, well, I was waiting on Amanda to finish with her thingamabobber, but
You didn't like that news story? I thought it was a good news story.
It was a good news story.
I was excited to tell you guys, so never mind then. That's
I
fine.
liked it.
I'm confused why she is going along with it.
Well, she obviously is the one who followed through. I'm sure he was joking.
He probably was.
And
She's
then-
clearly
Yeah, she's
Stage
like,
5
oh,
planner.
this'll totally get me that ring.
Well, would you do it for a ring?
No, I wouldn't do it anyway.
And I certainly wouldn't propose to someone after they've made me 300 sandwiches.
Listen, this ring is not because I love you. It's because you made me
Listen,
300 sandwiches.
I mean, I'm glad you're showing commitment, following through on the 300 sandwiches. But I'm
this-
not going to show you commitment
didn't
by
mean
giving
it.
you a ring.
Okay. Well, you want to do movie reviews?
I do.
All right. Today on movie reviews, we are doing Prisoners. The Prisoners?
The
The
prisoners.
Prisoners.
Prisoners
Although-
come of the...
But in the intro, it just said prisoners.
Really?
Yeah.
Not that it really matters.
Well, I can tell you this much.
That movie is way too long.
Yeah, Shannon fell asleep the last
Although-
20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that I fell asleep for as long as I thought I did. Because I knew everything
you were in
guys
and out of it.
recounted. Yeah, I guess that's true.
All right, so let's go over this movie. All right, I came in late, so what happened in the beginning?
Fucking nothing.
Yeah,
They
basically,
were-
it was just the two families that live on the same street. They got together for Thanksgiving.
Okay, but let's not get into spoilers. Let's just tell them what we think
Okay.
about the movie.
Right, and now, all right.
First of all, it got
Yeah, you
creepy
did
as
miss it.
fuck in the middle.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I've had nightmares about that guy at the vigil for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
All
the
right.
past couple nights, he has been in my nightmares.
Unfortunately, we cannot tell you too much about this movie without giving away enough.
I mean,
all right?
Shannon just gave it away a little bit.
No,
so-
you're fine.
Yeah, people...
Okay, here's what we
it'll be
can
fine.
tell you.
They're not going to remember that while they're watching it anyway.
We can sum up. So basically, these two girls go missing, okay, and you're not sure what happened to them. It follows the story of the detective Jake Gyllenhaal and the.
What? He's doing fine.
I know, but it just makes it seem like his name is...
The detective.
No,
Okay.
Detective
Loki.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
the
Detective Loki.
Detective Loki, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and a father played by Hugh Jackman. Now, this also co-stars. He's
Terrence.
the supporting. Terrence
Howard.
Howard is the supporting actor in this for
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. You know, it was good. I thought that it was slow. It was kind of a different movie for...
It was definitely not what I was expecting.
Right. You know, it was okay. I don't know. If you can go... Without telling you too much, because there are twists in this movie and things you have to follow, and it's kind of a thriller in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be like suspense thriller, and then it got horror movie-esque.
Yeah, it really did.
So, I'm going to say, you know, if you're a college student and you can go on Thursday nights, I would go see this movie, but with lower expectations. So that's my input. Like, don't go in thinking,
This is going to be
right,
one of the best movies I've ever
Yes,
seen.
it takes a long time to develop.
But I mean, it's fun to watch with someone and guess what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yes.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Amanda, I nailed it early on. I'm just gonna come out and say that.
Pat myself on the
Pat
back.
myself on the back.
Amanda was making some pretty good calls too.
Was she?
Yeah.
Justin and I were discussing it more, and then you'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Oh."
Well, yeah, I'm not really sure why I was left out of the discussion.
Well, that's because in a movie theater you have to be polite to those others in the theater. I can't really say, "Hey,
No.
I think this person did it." Shannon, I can say it louder. I don't think the people up on the top row heard me.
That's not what I
Okay,
meant,
so
but
let's get down
We'll
to
do
it.
different seating arrangements next time. I can sit next to you, and that
Okay.
way we can talk about
Sounds good.
Yeah,
What?
because I obviously already solve it on my own. You need help solving it.
It's not that I need help solving it. I just
Moving
like to
on.
enjoy the movie
So we'll see it.
and fall
it.
asleep.
Shannon,
at
what
it.
is your review? I've given my review.
My review is I would agree
You've
with
got-
the college night. I know go see it or
Or
Redbox
go see it. Go
or-
see it early in the morning, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Find the
I mean,
cheapest
I
way
would
to
go
see
see
it.
it in the movie theater.
Amanda, your review.
Okay, so I'd go see it in theaters.
Yeah.
Move on.